Good morning, and Walking in Sunlight continues this morning. A couple minutes late this morning. There are a lot of people out early on our street and wanting to check in on my dad and chat for a little bit, and that's great. That's great. It's a community. I grew up on this street where we live. Good morning, Mary. Good to see you again. And it's a nice, close-knit community of people who really watch out for each other. So it's great to see folks out and about and making the most of their day. And what we're here to talk about, though, this morning with Walking in Sunlight, we're in the third stanza. And so yesterday we talked about in the bright sunlight, ever rejoicing. And today we've got pressing my way to mansions above. So the text that comes out of is John 14. And really the only place that I recall that you find the word mansion used in that context is in the King James Version and New King James Version of the Bible. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let me read the verse for you. Let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. Jesus speaking. In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? So I was reading from the English Standard Version, and it's a little bit different, right? In the King James, New King James, it would have said, in my Father's house are many mansions, but we have here in this version rooms. Some other versions say dwelling places. But the idea is that in heaven, there's room for everyone who's faithful, who's obedient, who's saved. And so we have that idea, that encouragement, especially as Jesus is talking to those who are with him, that he's going to be leaving, that I'm coming back. I'm coming back, everything's going to be okay. He talks later in John 14 about sending the Holy Spirit as a helper. And so the idea that we're not alone, we're not going to be left alone. And I think that's one of the things that people really get worried about, isn't it? The idea that this world can be a lonely place. And that's why it's important to think about community. You know, even our street, where we watch out for each other is good. And that's a nice thing to have. But the church, we're supposed to be watching out for each other in an eternal sense. You know, a lot of people will say, you know, my goal in life is to get to heaven. And that's a good goal. It's a good goal to have to get to heaven. But our goal in life should also include serving the Lord while we're here. You know, it's fine to have that end goal, but we don't want to be so fixated on that we forget all the things that we're supposed to be doing here and all the people that we're supposed to be taking with us. There's room for everyone. There's an abode, a dwelling place for everyone in heaven. And so we need to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to make sure that they come along with us. That's our challenge today. Take the word, take the gospel, take this message of hope to someone who doesn't have it. It's good to see Jesse on with us this morning again, and my mother-in-law is up early today. Hey, Jean, it's good to see you on with us this morning as well. I hope that you all have a great day. I hope that you remember that Jesus has gone to prepare a place for us. And our goal today should be to make sure that we're taking others with us. Go out, spread God's love, spread his word of hope. Share something with someone today that you've learned from the Bible. Have a great day.